We're gonna start it off with a video that is basically giving you guys a background of our presentation. It's called "The Impact of America's War on Drugs on African American Men and the Black Community."
In a moment, we'll talk to a former Baltimore police officer who wants to legalize street drugs and end the war on drugs. But first, some background. Launched in the early 1970s, the war on drugs is the nation's longest, most expensive battle. 40 years and hundreds of billions of dollars spent and millions of lives destroyed. It continues even though most experts say it can't and will never be won. And though whites are more likely to use or sell narcotics, African Americans, and black men in particular, have become the war's primary casualties. Federal government stats show African Americans make up 14% of regular drug users, or about 37% of those arrested for drug crimes. From 1980 to 2007, the height of the crackdown, 25.4 million adults were charged with possession or use of illegal narcotics. 8.5 million of those were African American, nearly 3 times the percentage of blacks in the general population. Of the nearly 1 million African Americans behind bars, about 2/3 are there for nonviolent drug offenses, even though whites are more likely than blacks to use illegal drugs. President Barack Obama and drug czar Jill Kolakowski have made tentative steps away from the drug war. In 2010, President Obama signed a law reducing disproportionately tough sentences for crack cocaine, but that went from 100 to 1 to 18 to 1. And Kurlikowski has pushed treatment for drug offenders instead of incarceration. If the number of black men behind bars continues to spiral as the war grinds on, keeping men out of college, out of the workforce, and out of their homes. Over the last 20 years, studies show about 1 out of every 10 black children has had a father in a prison cell. Joining us to talk about the impact on the war on drugs has had on African American communities is Judith Brown Dianis, co-director of the Advancement Project, and Neil Franklin.
Okay, now to go to our PowerPoint. Okay. The war on drugs in the urban community, drug abuse and addiction among African Americans. My name is Leah Myers.
And I'm Melissa Logan.
War on drugs. The war on drugs that has been a centerpiece of American foreign and domestic policy over the past 2 decades should not be viewed as a war amongst a particular collection of lifeless objects. Instead of the war on drugs should be understood as a special case of what war has always been, the employment of force and violence against certain communities and or their institutions in order to attain certain political objectives. Race has played an important role over the years in identifying the communities that became the targets of the drug war.
How the drug war targeted African American communities by almost any measure, the drug war's impact on African American communities has been devastating. Millions of African Americans have been imprisoned. Many have been unfairly treated by the criminal justice system. The rights of both legitimate suspects and average citizens have been violated, and the quality of life for many millions more have been adversely affected.
These effects are the consequences of deliberate decisions, first to fight a war on drugs, and second to fight that war against low-level street dealers in communities populated by people of color. In this section, I consider the impact of war on drugs, specifically on the African American community.
The structural functionalist perspective, they argue that drug abuse is a response to the weakening of norms in society. As society becomes more complex and rapid social change occurs, norms and values become unclear and vague, resulting in a state of normlessness. Um, Thus, from a structural functionalist perspective, drug use is a response to the absence of perceived bond between the individual and society, and to the weakening of a argument regarding what is considered acceptable.
Okay, the conflict theory perspective. Conflict perspective emphasize the importance of power differentials and influencing drug use behavior and social values concerning drug use. From a conflict perspective, drug use occurs as a response to inequality prolonged by diagnosis. Further, conflict theories emphasize that the most powerful members of the society influence the definitions of which drugs are illegal and the penalties associated with illegal drug production, sales, and use. Crack cocaine and heroin are disproportionately used by minority group members, specifically black.
The symbolic interactionist perspective emphasizes the importance of definitions and labeling, concentrates on the social meanings associated with drug use. Um, Drug use is also learned through symbolic interaction in small groups. First-time users learn not only the motivations for drug use and its techniques.
These are just drug classifications. Stimulants, type of drugs that excites the body and stimulates the brain and central nervous system.
Examples of those are tobacco, speed, crack, and cocaine. Can be either smoked, chewed, or swallowed, also snorted, and sometimes injected.
Depressions, type of drug that slows the activity of vital organs in the body to create a relaxed, sleepy feeling.
Those types of drugs are alcohol, opiates, cannabis, and inhalants, which can be taken orally, injected, or smoked.
And hallucinogens are a type of drug that distorts the sense and causes hallucination.
And drugs such as LSD and mushrooms and are swallowed.
Key term. Drug is a medicine or other substance used as a psychological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body.
Drug abuse, habitual use of drugs to alter one's mood, emotion, or state of consciousness.
An addict, a person who is addicted to a particular substance, typically in illegal drugs.
Withdrawal, the act or process of ceasing to use an addictive drug.
Tolerance, a condition in which a person needs more of a drug to feel the original effects of the drug.
And side effects, any effect that is caused by a drug that is different from the drug's intended effect.
Now we're on to the history of drugs in America. 1492, Christopher Columbus discovers America. First day in the New World, he meets Native Americans who introduce him to the plant called tobacco.
In 1552, the Catholic Church First Council of Lima denounces the use of the coca leaf, and then in 1588, the leaders of Lima attempt to impose the world's first smoking ban.
In 1600, the tobacco widespread to England. In 1612, tobacco becomes the first cash crop. 1619, tobacco brought the first slaves to America and tobacco being used as currency. 1632, first smoking ban in the United States and Massachusetts.
In 1861, morphine is introduced in the Civil War. In 1844, cocaine is praised as the miracle drug, which was used to cure common colds and headaches and things such of that nature. And the first ban of cocaine was in the state of Oregon in 1877.
And now we're going to the war on drugs. The war on drugs is an American term commonly applied to a campaign of prohibition of drugs, military aid, and military intervention with an aim in reducing the illegal drug trade.
This term was made popular by President Richard Nixon on June 18, 1971, in a speech given at a press conference.
It gave birth to many new drug policies that were intended to discourage the production, distribution, and consumption of illegal drugs.
This term named many anti-drug programs geared toward teens and caused soaring arrest rates that were believed to purposely excessively target African Americans.
Now on to mass incarceration. As a result of the war on drugs, African American communities suffer from a phenomenon I call mass incarceration. Not only are large numbers of African Americans incarcerated, African Americans are incarcerated at percentages that exceed any legitimate law enforcement interest, and which negatively impacts the African American community. While African Americans only comprise 12% of the U.S. population, there are 46% of those incarcerated in state and federal prisons.
The mass incarceration of African Americans is a direct consequence of the war on drugs. As one commentator states, drug arrests are a principal reason that the proportions of blacks in prison and more generally under the criminal justice system control have risen rapidly in recent years.
This is just showing different graphs about the incarceration and drug use.
Amongst the different races, and it shows how, in both of these charts, it shows how the African American male is the, I guess you could say, most popular race and sex that is incarcerated due to drug use.
This is also showing
This chart shows the another incarceration rate of how 1 in 9 prisoners are men, and 1 in 17 are white men, 1 in 3 are black men, and then 1 in 6 are other races. At the bottom shows 1 in 56 women are incarcerated for drug use and so on and so on.
Now we're on to our videos. The first video is called The Turning Point.
What you gonna do when reality kick in? Come knocking at your door. What you gonna do when you're next to kin? Like you did on the floor. Where I'm from, don't nobody wear no crown bling bling. They try not to drown and the birds don't sing. They just simply call it fame. It's the only way they ride. All messed up in the brain, and it ain't no place to hide.
My addiction caused me to lose, first of all, my self-respect. The love of my family. IT job, relationships, a lot of friendships, and just my dignity.
Ain't nobody trying to brag about the things that they got. How they push another jag in their pocket, keep a knot. That can get you robbed. People starving in my hood. It's hard to get a job. Ain't nobody doing good.
Or you don't think so. You know, you just smart at school. But as a kid, I grew up in, when I first ventured out and go to somebody's house, what I saw was pimping and hoes.
Nobody got no cash. Shop till they drop. On my street, people crash. Every day someone gets popped. Ain't no house up in here. People trying to just survive. Ain't got no loot to pay the bill, but only they got stock.
One of the things I always got a concern with is when young people talk about, I can do 10 years in jail standing on my head. And the first thing I say, well, did your mom do it? Did your sister do it? Did your significant other or wife do it? And certainly can your kid.
The son gets big, and you don't even look the same. Man, that's your kid, and you don't even know his name.
And in most of our cases, it wasn't nobody there in our home, a man there, like he was saying, to give it to us. So we grafted to the street. And we grafted to what we seen, what we knew. We grafted to the dope man, or the players. That's what we seen. And it became a norm. It's an insane way of thinking.
I know it sounds hard, easy said than done, until the yard you gonna have to freaking run. Step back, take a look, and see what it's doing to your life. Man, it's got you hooked, and got you lying to your wife.
I felt like I'm worthless. You know, I'm worth nothing. Every time people see me coming, they running away from me. They're making excuses not to be around me. And then I was a thief, con man, habitual liar. I mean, I thought I was slick, talking my way out of these things, but not realizing that person know I'm lying.
Man, you lost your mind, and then your mouth to keep it fighting. Stayed in a bind, and now you about to strike. Now you need to put the glass, so long as leave that smack, keep going up your path. The light will take you back.
We all have something in common. We have done some kind of drug, one way or the other, that have made our lives unmanageable. And we couldn't think right. Our whole process was just screwed to hell. But now that we came in and admitted to ourselves that we were powerless against these drugs, our thinking process is starting to come back now.
I ain't worried, coming out. What brought me here was, I'm gonna get the crack, man. I'm gonna get the streets. I'm gonna get some women. And I've been in jail since 1991 on and on. I haven't seen the summer since 2000 this time. And I'm here trying to break that cycle, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle with jail, drugs, institutions. I've been in treatment 4 or 5 times. If I ain't in jail, I'm in treatment. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard, man. But I'm definitely not giving up on myself. I'm gonna keep fighting, man. I'm gonna keep my head up, man. I'm gonna stay strong.
I too been through the program a few times. And when I came here, man, I had tears in my eyes because I was scared. It's just about to be another one of them in and out episodes. Why didn't it work the last time? What really needs to be done this time? Because I don't want to never go back to where I was. I don't never want to be that person I was, you know. And then I was talking to, I'm dealing with this therapist.
Okay, and now to our last and final video. It is called J's for Joe.
Brown bag. Number one bag. Number one bag. Okay, still. Used to go, they call it school. Like to have a club. Just stuff you screw up pots for. Like to have a life. I'm gonna let Tim go through the packages. I ain't know what a package was then. Back in the 70s and the early 80s. And one day, I looked in his bag. I see a lot of dope.
You know the story about people. As long as you got credit, the holes are there.
Yeah, I just feel beautiful. Hell yeah.
I don't remember doing it, but I jumped the railing for him and tried to kill him.
I was on the smoking. I like to smoke it out how the weekend. Then I started smoking it out Monday. Then I started smoking out Wednesday. Then all of a sudden, boom, I miss work. Boom, man, I start smoking every day.
My name is G. I've been working these streets for about 9 years. Sometimes I got to sleep outside in the cold. Sometimes I can wear a suit. But these are the sacrifices I made to wear a suit out of these streets back in the day.
Don't make your teeth fall out.
Yeah, this is what you get for $5. Well, come on, look good, look good. this part here. I'm gonna take you around on the other side. I'm gonna take this club out. I can take it. You know, everybody's gonna bump. It ain't about bumping, but up. You can change anything in your life. What would it be? Get out of drugs and pursue my life like my grandkids did.
Here's some treatment options for people battling addiction, abuse, drug abuse. Um, other than Alcohol Anonymous, counseling, individual and or group, and other behavioral therapies, natural withdrawal, medically assisted detox.
And and the last would be drug use treatment must be monitored to avoid abuse. And that is the end of our presentation on the war and drugs in the urban community, drug abuse, addiction amongst African Americans. Thank you.